in a few minutes he's going to see the doctor, and I'll have a better idea at that time. We're still saying it's a sprained knee with no idea of what that means. So we'll get a doctor's opinion. They've done the MRI. The doctor's read the MRI, and he's visiting with him, like I say, at 2:30 or something like that. I don't expect that we'll know anything unless something really bad came out, for the next couple of days. Well, if he doesn't practice today, he could still play. But if he doesn't practice Wednesday, it'll be hard to play on Thursday. I was trying to think. I think we did try to trap 3 different plays in the first half against Harvard, and we even did 2 or 3 against Arkansas. It wasn't to try to speed them up; it was just try to steal the ball kind of thing. But Wisconsin's a little like Virginia. You have to be really careful. The more Bobby Knight told me one time, he said, when you double team, that means I got 4 against your 3, and if we expect your double team, it's easier to prepare for it. Because he was talking about it, I did it a lot less than Coach Smith did, and I said, well, I like for it to be a surprise and that kind of thing. But so I've always remembered that, because we played them in '93 and we double teamed them a couple of times, and all of a sudden they made one pass, and then their best shooters got it behind the screen, and they made 2 threes in a row. So we quit that junk pretty quickly. But against Wisconsin, they move and they move, but they're sort of probing, trying to wait for you to make a little mistake. My offensive rules every year I've been a head coach is 3 passes unless it's a layup, change sides of the floor, and let the defense have a chance to make a mistake. And the way Wisconsin, with Virginia particularly, and Wisconsin to a certain degree, they capitalize. They're probing if you make a mistake. And so for us, it's got to be that question of being patient enough, tough enough to continue to try to be very sound fundamentally. You can trap somebody, but if they're a really good 3-point shooting team, just opens up more 3-point shots. So there's a reason they're a #1 seed. There's some thought. It's always strange wherever you are. Everybody wants to think it's your advantage, and as a coach, you got to think it is. Okay, you've heard me say I've never lost to a building, and a building's never won the game. I made statements a couple of years ago that, I want to be in the tournament. I don't care where we play. Yes, it'd be nicer if you're in Charlotte or Raleigh or Greensboro, but you still got to play the game. And everybody sort of made fun of it. But I was just thinking last night, in '82, we won in in Charlotte and in Raleigh, and then went to New Orleans. I got a feeling that Perkins, Jordan, and Worthy, those guys could have won if you'd put us in Timbuktu. So I don't really get too much involved. But out there, it is. We're not going to have 15,000 people or whatever, but you got to play the game on the court.
Well, I think it's just so different than the way we want to play that sometimes we have issues with that. And we've struggled with turnovers, and in a game with less possessions, turnovers become more important. Taking care of the ball becomes more important. But we've also, Virginia is the same way, and we had a lot of success against them in the ACC tournament. So we're definitely capable of playing in these games. Obviously, we'd like to play against a team that pushes the tempo like Arkansas, but we understand that Wisconsin's going to get the shot that they want, 95% of the time, no matter how long it takes. And we're going to have to be disciplined enough to take care of the ball and guard them for, 25, 30 seconds at a time. So we haven't had a lot of success in those games, but, this one could be different, I guess. It'll be a lot of fun down there, and all 4 of those teams are great. LA is going to be nice. Weather's going to be nice. It's going to be fun to spend some time with my team, and I'm just really looking forward to the opportunity.